This is top secret, and we're in Arizona where top secret things happen.
Yeah, Roswell's in New Mexico. Look how close we are to that. A whole state over. We're basically there.
Right. Welcome back to another podcast. I'm Steven. Here sitting next to me is...
I'm Devin.
And we are going to be doing podcast number 7 today. Right?
Number 7, wow.
Right. 7. Big number 7.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, us.
Us, yeah.
Us.
Well, this is my second, so...
Well,
You know.
First is a little rocky.
I'm only on number 2. You're on number 7 already.
Yeah, well, it's been a rocky road. All right, so we got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot of cool, interesting things that we're going to talk about. Definitely some new, what would you say?
Just new things we're getting into, new business that we're...
adventure.
The new adventure, there you go.
Right. Okay.
I like that.
So, I don't know, Devin, why don't you tell us a little bit about the new adventure?
Oh, well, we're going to start our cutting service.
Right.
We're going to have 2 machines running, a 2.0, Pro 2.0, and an Eco.
Mm-hmm.
We're out here in Lake Havasu, going to start a shop out here and get it going.
Right. Yeah, like you guys hear, it's going to be really cool. So we're going to compete with the big guys, right? We're starting off with 2 machines, and we'll see where we go from that.
Yeah.
But for now, we're going to really try to compete with the big guys. We're going to be adding the software to our websites, so customers out there can now, send.
They'll be able to send their files over through the internet, and then we can just pull them up and run them right there.
And another thing about that is they're going to also be able to see the price.
Yeah, so it'll be immediately priced. Right.
So that's another cool thing about it. So I'm guessing a lot of people were wondering, so why did we pick Lake Havasu?
Yeah. It's a very central place, and there's a lot of industry out here for us, or so that we can get started. But as for shipping, we're right in the middle. We can ship out anywhere from here. Right.
It's a hub.
Yeah.
We're right next to the hub of Phoenix. And
2 hubs, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a hub. There's hubs in Vegas and hubs in Phoenix. So we can go from anywhere.
So we could ship out pretty much anywhere. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
And that's going to really shrink the time down. At our West Coast facility, it was a little bit harder because we were on the West Coast. So anything that had to go, east, it took a couple days.
Yeah.
Now we're going to drop that down to, at least two days at max.
Yeah. And when you were there, your hubs were all in Central Cal, and that's a long way from SoCal. So
Right.
It takes a day just to get there, but from here it'll get there by the night. So
Right. So that's that's one of the reasons why we decided to come out here. Another reason why is it's beautiful out here.
Yeah,
right.
It's a nice place to be.
It's a nice place to be.
Don't mind working here, that's for sure.
No. You have the lake all the time, beautiful sunsets every night, or every evening. It's an epic sunset. It's beautiful out here. So I'm excited. You're excited about this new endeavor. I think it's going to be really good. I think we're going to give Send Cut Send and Laser Nut and all those guys out there a little bit of run for their money.
Yeah, we're aiming big.
We're aiming big, and just like our machines, we're going to be cost effective for the customer.
Oh yeah,
that's something that we always want to do, and we always want to try to, stick with. Right? We want to
make it affordable, because cutting metal and everything right now it's expensive, and a lot of people can't do it because they can't afford it. But.
Right. But we kind of have a luxury in the sense that we're in the business of selling lasers. So we can, get more lasers running at once, which makes the production higher volumes, which helps more customers.
Exactly. We can reduce the by selling lasers and being in, having a way to get them, we can reduce the cost for the customers by not having to try and pay off a laser. So
right. Yeah. And so that's, one of the reasons why we came out here too is just like Devin was saying, the industry, there's a lot of, toys out here.
Yeah.
Everybody has a toy out here.
Yeah.
No matter the age, you know, an 18-year-old, a 75-year-old, they got their toys.
Yeah.
And if people have toys, what do they like to do?
They like to modify them.
Modify them, right. So,
you need sheet metal and cut sheet metal for that. So
right. So out here is a little bit of an untapped market. So that's another reason why we chose out here. It's a great market to get into, and I think it's going to work out well for customers in the Vegas area, Arizona, of course, even California, but any states locally. We'll be able to
get stuff to them really quick.
Next day. You know, if it ships out by 3, it's next day.
Yeah, basically within those 3 states. Yeah, easy.
Yeah. So our ecos. Our ecos we've been pushing out a lot, and they've been very popular machines. Yeah. We've seen customers that are running these things for production, and they're killing it.
Yeah.
They're really doing...
And it's just a simple eco machine.
It's a simple machine. And it's just, it's so simple that it doesn't break down, and it just keeps on running and running and running.
Yeah. You may not have the fastest speeds, but it just keeps going. That thing is seeming to be pretty bulletproof.
It's definitely proving that it is a quality product.
And the cost, you can't beat the cost.
You can't beat the cost. Nobody, guys. I don't care if your brother or your sister or your whoever tells you that they can get a laser for cheaper than that. They're lying. It's just a fact.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why we keep our costs down, to keep the customer happy and give them a product that really lasts, and they'll come back and get more products from us, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, because they have trust in us.
Yeah.
But another cool thing is that in the next, let's see now, 50. So in the next 75 days, sounds a little long, but it's going to come quick. It's going to come quick, and we will officially now have eco models in stock in our Arizona facility, and we will be shipping out them either built or just the home build like normal. But we'll actually give you the option of having a pre-built option. So that's going to be another part to that, and that's really exciting news, because people really, like the eco, and that's going to be able to bring the cost down, because we're going to be bringing.
Yeah, we're all going to be pre-building them, and so they don't have to. If they don't know how to set up one, they won't have to pay for an install.
Right. Yeah. So
we'll just do it in house and then ship it to them.
Right, and that's another good thing about, the eco. And like we've said many times, it's so easy to put together.
Yeah.
We put them together. Yes, we do it fast because we know the product, but every customer we've sold it to, they've been able to put it together. And these are customers that have never had lasers before. Yeah. They just have a familiarity to CNC machines. So that's really cool. Let's see, what else do we have on here? Sorry guys, we're trying to make this, more informative, but yet a little bit more relaxed. So, we're kind of being more ourselves.
Yeah. So going back to the running a shop here, we're going to have a 2.0 and a Eco. So can you tell us about those machines that we'll have?
Yeah. So the Pro 2.0, like you guys know, it's our premier model now, and it's a great model. Yeah. It's rigid, it's strong, but it's just not welded it's not welded 100%. It's about 75% welded, and the rest is put together. But because of that, we just dropped the price is so low on that model because we save so much for the customer by doing that on the shipping. And then with the Eco, like we were just saying, it's just an amazing machine. Yeah. It's just so good. And I just don't see any competitor out there bringing in something that's better than what we have right now. Yeah. For the price, at least.
For the price, guaranteed,
Yeah, there's machines that are faster. We sell the Pro 2.0, just like we were just talking about. Yeah. And that's fast. It's just as fast. It's 1 to 1.5 Gs. And, that's fast. But some people don't need that speed. Yeah. And the Eco is the perfect model for you.
Yeah. And then with having the facility out here, if anybody wanted to come see them, we can demo them for them. Both machines will have in the same place, so you can just view them right there. And side note, you can go and enjoy the lake.
Yeah. After that, we'll take you to the lake and we'll get the jet skis out and we'll have a good time because out here it's just a good time. Yeah. It's a great place. It's a great place. I encourage all you guys out there listening to really. You should come out here. And visit us, but come out here for the water too. It's a place you won't forget. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's kind of the gist of what we have today. Yeah. I think
that's about the majority of what we had to talk about.
We covered the new news. Yeah. You guys can expect this new cutting facility to be opening up probably the middle of next month. We'll be officially open and cutting. Yeah. So
we're working hard on it right now.
We actually posted today some videos and pictures of the facility and
coming together.
This painting. Like you guys see, my hands are all dirty with paint. I tried my best, but it's never good enough. But that's another day. Yeah. But yeah, guys. So. It was great doing this again with you, Devin. I think we're getting better and better at this. Yeah, it's going to take some time, but I think we're gonna knock this one out of the park just like we knock out everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so till next time, guys. We'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Peace out.